Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to integrate Telegram into your Node-RED IoT dashboard. Now, this video is an extension of a previous video where I first showed you how to build your dashboard initially using Node-RED in the Arduino and a simple BMP180 sensor to display temperature and pressure on a nice dashboard in a matter of a few simple steps. So if you haven't, please be sure to watch that because this is an extension of that video where on top of that, we will add a Telegram bot in our Node-RED workflow as you see here, where we'll be able to message the bot. So we'll ask it for a status, and then in return, once it's working, it'll send us a status of the temperature and pressure wherever our sensor is located. So this has many potential use cases in home automation and IoT applications. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and go watch that first video because once again, this is an extension of that, and let's get started. Okay, so first things first, we just want to download the Telegram application. You can see I already have it downloaded on my iPhone. You can download it on Android as well. And once we're in Telegram, the first thing you want to do is you just want to go to the top and search BotFather. You can see I already have it because I used it recently. And once you're in BotFather, we could just type start. And then this will allow us to create a bot and it will give us an access token that we can put into our Node-RED application. So we could just type this command new bot. So that's /new bot. And it's going to ask us some things. So the name of our bot, we'll call it my bot. And then it's going to ask us for a unique username. So this has to be unique. So you can't share it with other users. So we could just call it Shilleh's bot. And it has to end in bot. Let's just do that. So I think I already created one earlier called Shilleh's bot. So let's call it Shilleh's second bot. That's okay. So that should be accepted. And once we have that, it's really as simple as that. So it gives us this access token. I'm going to save this and I'm just going to just put it into my phone and make sure you keep this as secure as possible if you're actually using this for a real application, because if someone has access to it, they can infiltrate your application. Okay, and now also on this message, what it has here, it says you can find me at this link. So I'm just going to click this link, and this is where we chat with the bot. So we'll be using this later, so make sure you click that link, and we're going to send commands through this chat to our bot once it is integrated into Telegram. So now that we have this and we have our token, we can jump back into Node-RED and integrate the new components into our IoT dashboard. Next thing we want to do is we just want to jump back into Node-RED on our local host as we did in part one. Now this is the same flow we ended off with at the first video, so make sure you watch that and you're up to this point. Now we just want to manage our palette again, and we just want to add a new node, and that is the Telegram node. So just go ahead, go to install. You can see I already have it installed, so it's called the Node-RED contrib Telegram bot. So we could just do this and you could just search it there and you'll find it. You can see I already installed it. And once you have that installed, next thing you want to do is you simply want to first add a function here. So we're going to add a function. So this is going to save the values for our pressure and temperature so the Telegram flow can access it. So we're going to have this function, and I already have some code I want to put in this function on my blog. Once again, all of the snippets of code, the minimal code we're writing, is going to be in my blog in the description down below for free. So we are just going to type in this command here to get the latest temperature and pressure from the sensor. So we could just do this, and we could just call it get latest, and we can go ahead and save that. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to add some Telegram nodes. So Telegram, we're going to add a receiver. So this is going to receive the message from your phone, and then we're going to add a sender, and then we're actually going to add another function node, and this function is going to process that message and produce a response if the message is valid. So we have this function, and then first of all, let's modify this function. So once again, this is from my blog. I am just copying it, and that's very simple code snippet here where we are just getting the message from the payload. We're lowercasing it, and so that is the message from the receiver. And then we're saying if they're asking for the status, we're just going to return the latest pressure and temperature as you see there. It's very simple code. I'm not going to get into it. Of course, you can modify this code as you see fit for your own applications, and we could just call it a handle message. Okay, done. And then we are going to connect this here, and then we're going to connect this there. And so once the message is received from Telegram, we're going to then process it, and then we're going to send something back. And on top of that, what we also have to do is we just have to add that token here. So we have to add a bot. So let's go ahead and create a new bot, and we could just call it what did we name the bot again in Telegram? I forgot. I think we just called it Shilleh's second bot or something like that. It's okay. What's important here is the token. So this is the token we got from the Telegram when we created the bot, and then we can just go ahead and click add. And so we have that there. So we attached it to the receiver node, and then we just want to attach it to the sender node. So once we created it, we could just go ahead and select it there. So you see I selected the same one. We can call it done. And now we can deploy our workflow. Okay, so now that we deployed our application with our Telegram nodes, we can just go back into the Telegram application on our phone and test that everything is working as expected. So just go to your bot's chat and just type in status. And it doesn't matter the casing because the code lowercases it automatically. And if you type enter here, you should get the temperature and pressure, and looks like everything is working as expected. So there you have it. You saw how seamless it was to integrate Telegram into your IoT applications using Node-RED with a couple of simple components and minimalistic code really to send messages from your phone to your computer. And of course, you could do much more advanced back and forth communication and integrate other sensors as well. Once again, many applications you can produce with this in IoT and home automation. So it's really cool how simple it is to do that. If you got it working and you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you want to see in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next tutorial.